Hello everyone, my name is Kyle Harris, and today I'll be talking about my 5 key takeaways from the book Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. If you're new here, please consider subscribing as I post content about personal development, personal finance, and how to improve the overall quality of your life. That being said, let's get started with the video. Rich Dad, Poor Dad follows the young Robert Kiyosaki and the money lessons he learns from his father, an academic, and his friend's father, an entrepreneur. Along the way, Robert gains key insights by exploring both men's perspectives on business and in life. My number one takeaway from this book is that the rich don't work for money, they have money work for them. What this essentially means is that the rich take their money and invest it in ways that allows it to grow over time. Some ways that this can be accomplished is through things like real estate, stocks, bonds, mutual funds, businesses, or pretty much any other venture where your money can grow for you without sacrificing your time to make it happen. My second takeaway from this book is that most people don't know the true definitions of an asset and a liability. In the most simple form, assets are something that puts money into your pocket, while liabilities are things that take money out of your pocket. An example of an asset might be a stock that yields you a dividend, real estate that makes you money as an investment property. An example, and a common example, of a liability that people believe is an asset would be your home, your residential property. The reason for this is because you're living there and you're not profiting from the property. It's actually taking money out of your pocket. And for that reason, it would be classified as a liability under Robert Kiyosaki's definition. My third takeaway from this book is that the traditional advice to go to college, get a safe, secure job, and work there for 45 years while climbing the corporate ladder is extremely flawed. I want you to take a moment and think about the most successful and rich people that you can possibly think of. Now ask yourself the question, did they do that by honing in a job and climbing the corporate ladder? Or more likely, did they build their own assets? Did they build their own brand or something aside from a job that really set them apart? The reality of the situation is that rich and successful people tend to take chances and go for things that most people just aren't willing to do. By building something of your own or working on your own assets, you effectively put your financial future in your own hands, not in the hands of your employer or someone who can easily fire you. You'll be completely dependent on their money, and if you're fired, then your entire source of income will be cut off in one day. The fourth lesson that I learned from this book is that we must focus primarily on building assets more than just building an income or increasing our income. Many people dream of the next promotion, pay raise, or bonus that's coming down the ladder, but in reality, those same people aren't working on creating a fallback plan for themselves through their assets. This is very important to our financial future because in reality, there's only so many hours a day that you can work. And once you hit that cap, that's the amount of money that you'll be able to make, period. That's why it's so important to develop something that's making you money while you sleep or isn't dependent on your time. Most people that have done this started off with a job and replaced it with their assets. What they'll do is they'll work until their assets can replace their income. And from there, they've become completely free of their time and they can use the time the way that they truly want to use it, in a way that they enjoy, something that fulfills them. The final lesson that I took from this book is that financial education is the key to financial freedom. Investing in our financial futures by learning and educating ourselves is vital because it allows us to make good financial decisions, which can help expedite the process of us freeing our time and having our assets replace our income. In this day and age, it's risky to leave our financial futures to fate. That's why it's important to learn as much as possible and change the outcome of your financial future on your own. Thank you all so much for watching. I sincerely appreciate it. If you enjoyed the video, please consider giving it a thumbs up as it does help the channel. I'll see you in the next one.